Hello, Aquarius. This is your tarot reading for October 2016. Okay, I'm going to cut the cards. Okay, let's see what's going on. We have the Tower in reverse. Interesting. This doesn't mean lack of, the Tower usually means complete destruction. Right? But I think in this case, this is not complete destruction. It means like maybe a huge obstacle that came up that didn't completely destroy everything. And then we have Ace of Cups, falling in love, joy, ecstasy. I have an Ace of Wands reversed. So we have a competing energy between Ace of Wands. Emotions want to move forward, but passion is not there. Maybe there's a conflict between you and another person, or a conflict in a situation where the emotions are not there, but the commitment isn't. Because Ace of Wands is about creativity, a joy of life, a joy of living and creating. You see the butterfly, we're looking at freedom here. So when this Ace of Wands is reversed, where we have a lack of motivation, there might be in the situation you're dealing with someone who has the emotions, you're in love, but they don't have the devotion or the commitment. So maybe this is why this Tower isn't completely destroyed, that there's still this limbo between the Ace of Cups and then this Ace of Wands reversed. Oh, I have Two of Wands, two forces coming together for power and success. Okay. Very interesting that we go from this Ace of Wands reversed to a Two of Wands. Remember, you're an air sign. Oh, and there we go. We have an Ace of Swords. So that's three aces for you, Aquarius. And this Ace of Swords is right in the middle. This is about your clarity, your judgment, your decisions, especially with the joining of the two forces here. I have the Hangman, dealing with an emotionally painful situation and still getting clarity. I think this fits in very well with the Ace of Swords, because it tells me, Aquarius, that you're dealing with a very difficult situation where you're in limbo. You're drawn and connected to this person through passion. Sometimes this person loses their motivation, but nevertheless, this person is drawn to you. They're connected to you for some reason. That's why I'm looking at this Two of Wands. But this Ace of Swords and this Hangman together means that you're still dealing with a little bit of confusion and you need clarity. And this person doesn't really have you in a sweet spot in the relationship where you can trust and feel safe and feel validated. Okay? It feels like the relationship isn't quite there yet, that this person keeps pulling back, or they might pull back at any time. I have a Queen of Swords reversed. This could definitely be your energy in the future, because this is what this row is all about, this Queen of Swords in reverse. The Queen of Swords, who's usually a very wise woman with clarity and good judgment. I think maybe this emotional difficulty that you're going through is going to reverse your energies to where you're not so sure, you're fearful about what's happening, you get a little defensive. I have a Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles is my reality check card. I've charged these tarot cards to make sure to give me certain messages to look for within their own interpretation, not just completely different interpretations, but a Page of Pentacles. You could get messages about money, but this is also about listening to your gut feeling, your physical energy. It's about being grounded. Earth is all about groundedness and stability. It's also about discipline and focus. Okay. And I think that this is more about this person with the wands energy than you. Air signs have no problem mentally focusing. That's never been an issue. Air signs are usually the intellectual introverts, so to speak. But going on with this wands energy, maybe this page of pentacles is going to bring things into focus. That doesn't mean you're still not out of sorts here with this queen of wands in reverse. And then we have death. We have complete closure. We have an ending. Doesn't mean the end of a relationship or the end of a connection with someone, but it's definitely feeling that, okay, this whole situation has to come to an end. It's not working. It's throwing you out of balance here. You're getting a message. You're getting, how can I say it? You're able to think clearly. The pentacles are always about stability. It's a slow energy. You take your time. You consider all your options. You don't rush through anything. Okay. So I'm really starting to feel like this page of pentacles is about maybe a message that you're receiving that maybe throws you out of whack, but whatever it is, this death card, this card of death, means that there might be a situation that maybe doesn't even have anything to do with you that closes this very painful situation. Whatever's going on here with the hangman and the ace of wands upside down in this tower, because remember, in the beginning, the destruction of the tower wasn't complete in the first card, but now death seems to be bringing all of it to a head. Now, what I will do is shuffle for an outcome card to get a sense of how all this is turning out. Whoa. King of Wands tried to show up. Okay. Cutting the cards. Okay. I have the Justice card in reverse. And usually when the Justice card happens, it's about a situation that's not fair. And keep in mind, Aquarius, that you have this sword. Usually this Justice card applies to Libra because of the scales. But that doesn't mean that, in a sense, you don't overthink things and that you don't have the energy of the Justice card as well. But this is reversed. So there's an injustice that's going to end up happening. And maybe you're the one that lashes out, where there's an issue of unfairness or bias. And maybe I get a feeling that maybe you get very angry about something here, which is going to cause you to shut things down because of some information. You might overreact. And then this Justice card means that maybe you're not seeing things as clearly and fairly as you can. Not necessarily that something unfair will happen to you, but I would definitely say that there could be a situation where you're wondering, well, why did this happen to me? But for some reason, I kind of see this as you with the sword. You in this justice, you administering justice. And maybe you're lashing out because of all the emotional pain and everything that you've invested in this relationship. And, you know, there was closure that you didn't want. Maybe someone else ended things and you feel like, okay, I'm really sick of this. This is so unfair to me that maybe this wasn't the right decision. And if it wasn't the right decision, this person will regret it. But it does feel like you're going to be dealing with a lot of difficult issues and maybe just taking matters into your own hands. But you need to be careful, because when this situation comes to you, these cards are indicating, especially seeing that we have these two women with swords, right? They're supposed to be using their wisdom and clarity. We have this sword in the middle, right, Aquarius? These are all your swords here. The Ace of Swords is still upright, but these women with swords are not using their swords properly. They're not holding it properly. Their swords are upside down. So it's very important for you to keep your wits about you, your wisdom and your clarity, because this Justice card is sort of like the because it's a major arcana card, it seems to be the mother of this Queen of Swords here. That all of this paranoia and defensiveness that you have with the Queen of Swords, it starts to escalate here with the Justice card in reverse. So whatever happens with this death, the closure or ending that maybe you were hoping to prevent here with the Tower, just remember that you don't want to blow your coal. You want to deal with this as rationally as possible, because even with this Death card, this Tower is indicating that there still might be some unfinished business that wasn't taken into account when we get to death. When someone brings closure, or you bring closure, or whatever's happening with this closure, there's still going to be a little bit of unfinished business going on here. Okay? So if this Tower had been upright, then I'm like, okay, we're heading into, a destruction of something, trying to rebuild it, and then maybe death just puts a complete ending. There's nothing left. So I think you just need to be very careful here. Okay? The situation that you're in right now, destruction is not complete. You haven't lost everything. But egos and misunderstandings are still in play, especially with this Ace of Cups in conflict with this Ace of Wands. Whoever this person is with the Two of Wands, trying to bind together this unity and harmony, and to do that, you're joining this wand. You're not joining two swords, you're joining the Two of Wands. You're trying to form this union with this person with the Wands energy. And they don't have to necessarily be a fire sign. I'm just seeing in general what's happening between two people. And it seems as if this person with the Wands energy, the Wands were negative in reverse, and then you try to support the Wands. You give a wand. You take up one of the wands, right? And you two are supposed to be working together. But to do that, I think that you're making a lot of sacrifices here, which is why we're looking at this Hangman in reverse. Okay? So this is going to lead to a very difficult situation with a lot of conflict, because I get a sense that maybe this is really wearing you down and there's only so much you can take, which is why this is all leading up to the Justice card. This unfairness, or this bias, or this judgment that was passed a little bit too quickly of a situation. The Page of Pentacles is sort of like a warning almost, that maybe you should make sure you take your time and contemplate what's going on when you get this message or you get this information. Be careful how you act on it when it comes to you. Okay? You don't want to fly off the handle. But it could also mean, whatever this Death card means, it could also mean it's out of your control and the other person's control as well. Okay? There's still a little bit of fire here, as with the Wands. Death is still bringing some fire and destruction. You have fire and destruction here as well. So it could be that this person with the Wands is sort of sabotaging everything as well. Okay? So that was my reading, Aquarius. If you need more clarity for your specific situation, by all means, look in my description and contact me for a reading. My email and my online appointment book are available. And once again, a big thank you to all my supporters, the people who have been getting readings from me, my regulars, the people who've been leaving wonderful comments, being supportive, the donations. I really appreciate it. I've been doing this for like a year now, and I'm very happy doing this. This is still a wonderful experience for me. So thank you very much, and I will see you on YouTube. And I also hope to see you soon. I hope to read for you, hopefully. And so I'll see you in November. Take care.